Hey, hello, what's up guys? It's Jamie, aka the FUD Economist, coming at you guys today with another video on my channel. So today I'm going to be covering a trading method that I've been using recently that has been ridiculously effective for me. I've been getting some of the highest coins to minutes ratio I've ever gotten on FIFA 16, so I really wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing so you guys can make some coins too. So as many of you guys may know, EA have just released their first round of summer transfers. And what that means is that every player that's gotten a transfer in this summer transfer window now has a card with their new respective team. Now these cards, especially for the first couple of weeks, are actually going to be worth a lot more money than their regular card that was previously on their other team. And this is going to be for two main reasons. The first of which is now all these cards now fit into a different league. And that can be really important, especially when leagues are weak in one particular area that this new card now fills. It's also going to be because these cards are going to be really rare for the first couple of weeks because there hasn't been a lot of time for people to pack them. Now the catch is a lot of people actually aren't going to know that these cards have been released. This means when your average player packs an Ikea Gundogan, he's going to have no idea that he actually goes for 20k with this new Man City card. He's probably going to look on the transfer market to find his lowest buy now, see that it's about 2,000 coins for his Borussia Dortmund card, and then list up the Man City card for that price. Now obviously that's where we come in trying to snipe those cards. So before I give you guys some tips on which card to actually pick to snipe, I just want to give you guys a quick visual example of exactly how you want to go about doing this. So basically you want to hop onto the transfer market, put in their credentials, and then find their lowest buy now. I believe it's going at, it's going about 3,800 coins. So what you're going to want to do is go and calculate the maximum price that you can buy one of these cards so that you can make a profit. As it turns out, it's 3,800 coins for this given the EA tax. So meaning if I can buy him at 3,600 coins or less, I'm going to be making a profit as long as I just flip it around and sell it right away. So then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and set your max price to anything above 3,600 or the price that you have your minimum price, your max buy now price at, and then just go ahead and start searching. And then every time you search, come back, move the max price up 100 coins so that it sort of refreshes the search. If you don't do that, it's actually not going to refresh the search, and sometimes it kind of glitches and actually doesn't give you a new set of cards. But by changing the price margins, you actually like sort of automatically or manually, if you will, like refresh the search, which makes it so that you're more likely to get a snipe. So you're just going to want to sit here and do this until one of the cards pops up. I'll come back to you guys as soon as I get one of these snipes. Oh, there's one for 3,500. And we got it. Nice. So basically what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to list this up for 3,800 right away, just take some quick profit, and I should make about 150 coins, I think it is, after EA tax. So not a bad profit margin. There are better players to do this with, and I'm going to talk about that right now. Now I know you're probably thinking that you're going to want to go and try and do this with the Man United Ibrahimovic, but I would discourage you from doing that despite the enormous profit margin. And the reason for that is because so many people are going to be trying to do the exact same thing as you, and it's going to make it really hard for you to win any of the snipes. Instead, what I would suggest is going for a mid-range snipe. Someone that when you pack in a pack, just sort of think about it if you were in someone else's shoes. If you were to pack one of those cards, one of those transfer cards, would you take the time to go and make sure that you're getting the right price? The less likely you are to take the time and make sure that you're selling it at the exact right price, the more likely that someone is going to list it up at the wrong price, and the more likely you are going to be able to get a snipe in. Now I don't want to make any specific recommendations on who to snipe in this video for fear of making it so that it's really hard to snipe that particular player, because you guys would all go and do it. So what I recommend you guys doing, if you do want a specific recommendation, a personal recommendation from me, hit me up on my Twitter. I will leave a link to that down in the description. A couple of final notes about this method. If you guys are going to do this and you do end up getting a snipe, you definitely want to sell it on right away, because these cards are sort of going to go down linearly in price as they are continued on the market, because as more people pack them, the rarity of their cards are actually going to go down, and sort of the hype around them is going to go down. So there is absolutely no sense in holding on to them. You guys will want to sell them right away as soon as you get them at the lowest buy now. Also, the best time to be doing this is probably going to be coming up pretty soon when EA release the team of the tournament for the Europa League. There's probably going to be some huge pack openings for that, and there's going to be a lot of cards on the market. Another good time to be doing this would be during like midday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, like I do with all my trading method videos, I'm going to go ahead and trade with this for 1 hour, and then I'll come back to you guys telling you guys exactly how I did during that hour, and then give away however many coins I made during that hour to you guys. Okay, so I just finished my hour of trading, and I ended up making 10,991 coins, which isn't half bad. It's not the best profit margin. I didn't do too well. I didn't really get any like big breaks, if you will. I was sort of just waiting for that one player that was listed way too low and that I would snap up, but it never really happened. I kept making really small profits, which isn't a bad thing. I can't complain. I did end up getting a Kurzawa, I'm really bad at pronouncing that name. for 1,500 coins, which is actually almost below what his normal card goes for. And I was able to sell that up for 1,000 or 2,800 coins, which is actually a pretty good profit margin. So I was pretty pleased with that. So if you guys do want to be entered to win that 11K, you guys know the deal. All you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and then answer the comment question of the day. Today's comment question of the day is, what do you think of Messi getting a 2-year jail sentence? He got it for tax fraud very recently. He's not going to have to serve it because of some special laws in Spain, but man, he got a 2-year sentence in jail. Can you imagine if the best player in the world, arguably, would have to spend a 2-year jail sentence? It'd basically end his career essentially, because he wouldn't be able to train. I mean, he would lose form, and he'd come back, I think, 31 or 32. That would be absolutely insane. So lucky for him, he doesn't have to serve those 2 years. But yeah, so what do you guys think of that? That's all you have to do to enter. But other than that, it's been Jamie, aka the Fun Economist. Keep your trade buzz full, stay rational, and I'll see you in the next video.